Hi, I'm a Peglo. Hi, how you doing? Good to see you. How's your Sunday going? Good evening, everyone. How you guys doing today? It's Get Your Energy Back. And I apologize. A few minutes late. Thank you so much. I'm a Peglo. Please forgive me. I see all the great work that you are doing out there, sister. Well done, well done. Big thumbs up. All those your fantastic designs. You are seriously killing it. Praying for greater grace for you in everything that you are doing. More customers, more business. May God continue to increase your sphere of influence and impact. Well done, sister. Thank you so much for joining. I'm bringing on my guest, and that's Ruben. Let me just quickly look for him. Amen. Thank you so much. Hi, Drew. Thank you so much for joining. Can see you there. My wife is there too. Thank you so much for joining. I've just sent my the invite to Ruben. I'm sure he will join us very soon in a very brief moment. I'm sure. Like I said, I apologize. I was a few minutes late. Yeah, that's it right there. Hi, Ruben.
Hello.
Good to see you, brother.
Good to see you too. How are you?
I'm great. I said I sincerely was apologize to you, bro. I was just a few minutes late. I was trying to get some things in order, please. I know that was very unprofessional of me. I sincerely apologize, bro. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for this opportunity to talk with you this evening, and this opportunity for other people to join and listen to you. I really appreciate you, brother. I think that was last night. I don't know what happened. I was going through my phone and I saw some screenshots that I took a while back, as in all the way back to 2015. And one of the screenshots was a comment that you made on my post. And I was just like, wow, all the way to 2015. As in, and you know, because some of those comments, I find them so encouraging. So I do not just let them go. Usually I take a screenshot of them. And I came across your comment. I can't actually quite remember what you were saying, but you were just talking about how much that particular post blessed you and all that. I was like, wow, this is so heartwarming. And I was going to talk to you today and, just say that thank you so much,
Thank
for all the support and encouragement that you have been giving me all these years, as in all the way from 2015 till now. Honestly, I really appreciate. I really appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
you. And thank you too for having me. I haven't had a lot of Instagram lives to talk on. I think
Yeah.
there's a great opportunity, and thank you again for seeing what I'm doing and like letting me be on your platform to talk to other people.
Absolutely, Ruben. Thank you so much. I just want to quickly say welcome everyone that is joining. I can see my big sister, Fatih is there, my big sister, and so many other people, fans of Ruben too are here. I just want to say thank you so much, everyone, for coming on and listening to us this evening. I assure you to be very worth your time. So let's just get straight into it so that we do not take too much time. I'll just quickly read your profile, Ruben. And the first thing that is there, which is what I said I was going to ask you, is how to pronounce your first name, which is Ghanaian. I actually said
Oh,
I was going to make sure that I go on YouTube and search how to pronounce it. But what happened was that in the logistics of putting everything together, I did not have time to do that. So I just said I was going to ask
no
you,
problem.
how do you pronounce your first name?
It's Ekow.
Echo.
Yeah,
Okay, okay. And then your surname?
it's Quansah.
Quansah. Okay. So Echo Quansah, right?
That's all.
I got it right. Thanks, bro. Thanks. So I'll just read Echo Quansah's profile. For those of you that do not know him, Echo Quansah is a portrait, fashion, and documentary photographer who has been practicing commercial photography for almost 5 years and is currently based in Ghana. He plans to be one of the best photographers to emerge from his part of the world and wants to use his work to incite positive change everywhere it goes. Photography is a place I find peace and satisfaction, he says, and is also a means for me to express myself artistically. It's a medium through which I make my feelings and thoughts known to the world to address issues I feel need attention. My style of photography is more of a portrait, fashion, and documentary blend where I infuse the emotions, surroundings, and memories while shooting. I try to tell a story with people's expressions and also document the everyday life around me. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Ekow Quansah to get your energy back live this evening. Welcome, 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 brother. Thank you so much
Thank you.
for being here this evening. And just like I the we you know we've been working on trying to work on this together. I'll just say we'll be talking about the passion and the business of photography. Just a conversation between you and I'm sure so many other people will definitely benefit from this. And I just want to quickly say that anyone who has a question while Echo Ruben is talking, please make sure that you put those questions down so that he will be able to answer them. I'm sure that they will be of very great value to you. So thank you so much, Echo, for being here. I think let me just start like this. Let's start the conversation this way. One of even the reasons why I was a few minutes late starting the live was because there was this particular quote that you put on your story that really, really hit me. And I took a screenshot of it and it was on the other phone. So I was trying
Yeah,
to get it, yeah, to write it down so that it will be with me before doing this live. And that quote, it was like a frame. It said, love your life. It said, take pictures of everything. Tell people you love them. Talk to random strangers. Do things you are scared to do because so many of us die and no one remembers a thing we did. Take your life and make it the best story in the world. Don't waste it. I'm sure if we just settle down on this quote, I think everybody's evening will be absolutely made because this
I
was
know,
so,
right?
so powerful. It was so, so powerful. And I know that the reason why you put it there is because that is the essence of everything that you do. In fact, underneath that quote, you said, interestingly, you do everything. So I think let's just start that way, Echo Ruben. Just tell us a little bit about your own story, how you got into the world of photography.
So, based on that quote, I think it summarized my whole life
Yeah,
and why I take photographs and why I still want to take photographs. So, it started as a hobby. I used to before I went to my old friends know it, my new friends know it. I like to take
yeah.
pictures of everything to the extent that now some of the people close to me are like, if you want to take photos, let me know. Take all the annoying parts of my life and everything. So let me know before you take it, because you can go and put something out there and my face will be all messed up and everything.
Absolutely.
So the thing was, my dad also liked taking photographs. So he had cameras in his wardrobe and everything, but he didn't want me touching it because I was very curious. My thing is, if I see this thing and how it works, I want to go into it and know why it is working the way it is working.
The
So
curiosity.
he
Yeah.
used to hide the cameras and I'll go and take them, take it out, go and take photos, come and copy them and put the camera back.
Wow.
Then later, I think later in my junior high school and senior high school, I got a camera for myself. That was what my mom got me.
Yeah.
So it was like my everyday thing. I was taking pictures of people eating, people sleeping,
Wow.
everything. Then later in life, I met a friend who was like, uh, "You are good with what you do," and I was doing some free design work for other people too. And so he was like, "We're in an IT school. They were teaching
Mm.
graphic design there," and was like, "Ah, people came here to come and pay money to learn this. You already know how to do it, and you are doing it free for others."
Mm.
I was like,
Wow.
"No, I should stop it." So he
Mm.
got me my first client,
Wow.
and he's Michael. He came to study here. He's in Nigeria too.
Wow.
He came here to study. I was like, he's not letting me do free work anymore. So he gave me
Wow.
my first client, designed the logo, and he even gave me the amount of money to charge because I didn't know anything about it.
Wow.
So that was when I started like actually charging for my work. That was the design part. Then
Yeah.
I think some few months after I was supposed to go to University of Ghana, that's Legon. But I said I was going to like charge for my photography. So I started renting have a professional camera of my own.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's where I started from. And I
Yeah.
used that like I rented cameras to work for some time and I got my first camera. I was like,
Wow.
oh, I've done a good job because and at
Absolutely.
that time
Absolutely.
the thing is I came to the industry without knowing like a lot of things. I didn't know anybody. I didn't know how the place was. I didn't know how it worked. So I made a lot of mistakes.
Wow.
Business wise, I
Mm.
made a whole bunch of mistakes, and I'm still learning.
Mm.
But the business part of photography is not easy, especially when you're a creative.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I know that when it comes to business, I'm sorry, but I suck at it. But I'm still learning. That's like it took I would say it hurts me a lot, but I feel like God has a reason for all the things happening in our lives. And for
Absolutely.
me, there's a reason why I started like that. People got people to mentor them and everything. I like got mentors later
Mm.
in my journey. And I think it was a nice learning curve.
Yeah.
So good. I've learned a lot.
Mm.
I learned to like lean on God with regards to everything that I do because I didn't have anyone at that time.
Yeah.
Even though I went back to my ways a little bit in the this thing like my life. I came back. I realized that I can't do everything on my own. I tried overthinking about things,
Yeah.
doing all that I could. I realized without God, I was doing nothing.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So I came back and realized, Charlie, I need to leave everything to him and stop overworking myself because I can work hard, harder than anybody in the world, but if it's not in it, it's not going to go anywhere.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Echo, for that. Talking about mistakes, I guess so many people who probably want to know specifically, not just is someone who is a photographer. I'm also
Yeah.
a creative. I'm also a content creator, even though I am not a photographer. So I'm sure there are so many people too out there who are photographers, content creators, creatives, who will probably want to know maybe not all of the mistakes you made necessarily, but what are some of those maybe probably key mistakes that you made when you started and looking back over that, if you could if you could have a do-over, how would you have probably done it?
Okay, so the first one I would say was investing in myself.
Okay.
When starting in business, people feel like you need the best gears or best all those like material things to do well in whatever you're doing. Where they
Mm.
fail to realize the knowledge or the push is like getting to know the people who are already there.
Well,
Because those people have been through everything you are about to go through. Even if it's
absolutely.
not the same, at least they have an idea of how everything is going because they've gone through it and they are still there. You are now about to start the journey.
Yeah.
So it's not the camera that you would have or the laptop that you have or the lenses or even if you're a content creator, the ideas that you have that no one has had before.
Yeah.
But there are certain things that are going to help you move forward with regards to how to connect with people,
Absolutely.
the
Absolutely.
the knowledge you wouldn't get in a book.
Mm.
There are things you learn from people that you would never get in any book. You can
Wow.
read all the books in the world, and there are things that you pick from people that you will never see anywhere because
Absolutely.
they feel like they can relate with you on a personal level.
Mm.
But I didn't do that. I felt like I could read everything, watch everything, and like be the best. But it doesn't work like that. And they can
Absolutely.
even connect you to certain people who would help push you to where you want to get to.
Mm.
Going alone, as they said, if you want to go far, you can go in numbers. But if you want to go fast, you can go alone. But going
Mm.
fast doesn't mean you're going to get to where you want to get to. Or you
Absolutely. I
wouldn't get
agree.
tired.
So I
Yeah.
totally agree with you. Yeah.
And also relating to like not taking business seriously. I felt like doing my best to bring people to me. The world doesn't work like that either.
Mm.
As
Absolutely.
the Bible said, we'll prepare our chariots, but the battle lies in the hands of the Lord. That is one part. In
Yeah.
everything that you do, you should like know that there's a God and you should commit everything that you do into his hands. Because you can't do anything by your strength. No matter
Yeah.
how good your work is, there are other people who have better work than yours, or other people doing the same thing that you're doing.
Yeah.
Also, like in that same context, oh, I just lost. Yeah, so
It's also
with regards to the work that I was talking about, getting to know people is one key thing. But you
yeah.
should make sure that you know your worth and not sell yourself short.
Absolutely.
People will try to like they know what you're about, they know that what you're doing is good, but because they feel like you are new, they'll try to take
Okay.
advantage.
Very
And
true.
everybody, one friend told me that that is a businessman's job to make sure that his business is gaining profits and not losing much. So even though they know your value, they will try to like beat your prices down or
Um,
whatever you are supposed to gain out of your relationship down. And if you allow it, they are gaining, you are losing. You have to
the-
get to the point where you know that you are both gaining something from whatever you are doing. Whether you're a
yeah.
content guy, a photographer, like if you're a business person, no matter the field you're in, if you get in an agreement with someone, you should make sure that you are both gaining something, even if it's not as high as the one trying to get you to do something for them. Make sure that you are gaining something that will also help your journey or your business move forward.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
What else? Mistakes. Yeah. At first, I was thinking like a salesperson. I recently learned that like a year ago, and I'm still
Okay.
learning about it. I didn't
Yeah.
think like a marketer. The two differences between a salesperson and a marketer is a salesperson doesn't think about the relationship with their clients. A marketer does.
Well, mm,
So right now in this world, if you want to move forward, relationships are very important.
important. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Wherever you want to get to, someone will definitely push you to where you want to go to, whether you like it or not.
Mm,
Because before you go, there's someone there.
yeah.
Either he will pull you up or someone below will push you up. So if you don't learn how to relate with people and like foster the relationships to go whatever you want to create, it's going to be difficult.
Yeah. Absolutely. Thank you so much. You've really already touched on so many other things that I was going to ask, and one of them was that aspect where you were talking about knowing your worth and don't sell yourself short. And I know that a lot of people have a challenge in that particular area, especially when you are in business, and what happens is that you can see the bills staring at you. You know you came into this thing for the love of what you do, for the passion of it, because you want to make a difference, you want to make a significant impact and all that. And then all of a sudden you didn't know when you fell into survival mode, right? And you started like try to keep your head above the waters. And you know it's usually at that time that a job then comes across to you. You know this is what you are supposed to be getting, but then they are pricing it way below what you know that you are worth. And then because of that survival instinct, you just decide to jump at it, you decide to take it. I know that definitely you have gone through this and you have also in a way experienced this. What would you advise to such a person? Will you say it's more of like a mindset thing, a mental thing? How when you are faced with that temptation, you from your own personal experience, how have you had to deal with it to be able to get to this level where you are now, where I know that I've seen on your page where you have done business with corporate brands, not you've gone beyond even just doing business with individuals. Now you do business even with corporate brands and all that. And so how have you been able to be able to package yourself to that level where yes, maybe you are not getting everything that you believe that you are worth right now, but you are getting a lot more of the things that your work deserves.
So the thing is, let me start from here. There are works that I did, and after I was like, this thing I did, I think I should have charged more because the work I have done right now has really drained me. And by the time you finish the work, the money you even had is done.
Wow. Hmm.
You don't even remember where it passed or how you used it and everything because you put a lot into what you were doing, and
Yeah.
that same money they gave to you went back into it.
Hmm.
That is when you realize that nah, you've bitten more than you can chew, and you
Yeah.
went for the wrong meat. But I think sometimes it still happens. As I said, I'm still learning. But
Yeah.
I realized one big man I know, or one of the mentors I know, said something one time, and it was like, sometimes you must be willing to go hungry.
Hmm. Well.
And he said this because people will always try to cheat you out of something or will always try to downplay what you do. But if
Yeah.
you know what you're worth, you must be willing to go hungry to stand for what you believe in or to stand for like your value.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And sometimes they just try to test the waters with regards to how you would relate with them. So they come and tell you, this is what we have for you. If you say you will take it, hooray, they have won. But if you say
Well,
you're not going to take it, some people go and come back.
absolutely. Hmm.
And I had something like that. A company came to me and said, like, one big brand wanted to do something and they asked for me. I
Okay.
was like, oh, cool. Then we had a meeting and I realized even the money they didn't give me all the information. So when we had the meeting, I realized there was a lot going into the work. I was like, no, what I gave to you was like the basic rate for everything that you asked me. And
Yeah.
looking at like, the list of things you're about to do, it doesn't cut it. Because I was
Yeah.
supposed to do graphic design work in addition to the photography I was going to do. I was like, nah, I can't charge you that for this kind of work you're coming to give to me.
Yeah.
And they were like, why am I charging you? I'm like, what you gave to me was the price I gave to you. Now, what I have is not
It's
what
different.
I had previously. They were trying to make me feel small because they felt like, okay, my face looks very young. That one, so they felt like they could intimidate. I was like, no, that is not how it works. And what they were using the work for too, and they being a big organization means it needed to be like they needed a license for the work I was going to do for them. So I was like, I'm going to add licensing fee to it also. They were like, no, how do you have to, like, you can't add licensing fees. I'm like, you're using my work for billboards,
Yes.
television adverts and things. So you need to license it to be able to do that. You can't just come and cheat me out of my money and go away.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Wow.
So they bowed mouthed me to like the actual company we're going to work for. I was like, I don't care. I would rather sit there and
Wow.
enjoy myself and than rather go and do the work and go like, hey,
If you had
you could
known.
just send me. And even
Absolutely.
though I was hurt, the amount of money I would have taken without the licensing would have been okay. But now I'm okay.
Hmm. I get you.
So sometimes you have to let go of some money to get the respect that you need.
Wow. Wow. Hmm. That's really really powerful, Ruben. Uh, thank you so much for that. Another thing I said I was going to ask you is probably how would you say you will be the best way to getting your clients? Like I know you've mentioned how you connect with people, and that many of those people get to refer you and all that. You are very active online on social media. um will you say there's still more that someone needs to do, you know, to, because some of these doors are there where you have gatekeepers that you can't even enter into such places unless you have a gatekeeper that gives you an access and all that. So how would you say has really helped you to penetrate some of those places which other photographers will look at you and will be like, wow, that's like my dream job, to be able to get a dream job like that, or to be able to get a dream contract like that? What will you say has helped you? Maybe perhaps your attitude or even your relationship with people. What would you say maybe is that particular characteristic trait or attitude that has helped you gain those kind of relationships, that has given you those very desirable jobs?
So for me, most of the jobs that I've gotten have been through referrals, but the ones I didn't get through referrals were through like me getting to talk to people at events and those kind of places.
Yeah.
One example is a friend. I met someone at an exhibition. I was
Okay.
like, I didn't know the person from anywhere. I'd never
Wow.
met them before. I went to us. They had dressed nice. I was like, I like your outfit. I want to take a photo of you. So I took the photo and we got talking. So from there, we're still talking, and I told her that like this is what I do. So I would like to do a photo shoot with you.
Wow.
Since she had a very nice fashion sense. That one I wouldn't lie. So she
Yeah.
came over with the shoots, and when she took it back, the people she was living with, not knowing, are also into construction. So
Wow.
the image, like, I like photos. Who did it? And she was like, my friend. Then they were like, we are doing some things here. Would you like to come and take photos of it for us? I was like, why not? And I
Wow.
went. So that's where that one graduated from me, like getting the courage to just talk to someone. You never know what might happen. I got
Absolutely.
a friend from me talking to the person, got another friend from where the pictures went to, and got a job from that end too.
Wow. Mm.
And I think it's a good thing for creatives to do. Like get to talk to people
Mm.
and be nice. Clear your mind. I feel like people don't know how to talk to people because of the way they think.
Wow. Mm.
Most people feel like they are going to shy me, or if they shy you, they've shied you. Move on to the next person. It's not
Next person.
everyone that willing to talk to someone outside, but you never know. With social media, I also message people. A whole lot of them don't mind.
Wow.
The thing is, people are going to say no, some are going to say yes, some are going to say maybe. But you never know where your door is going to open. You never know how it's going to open. So if you don't try,
Yeah.
you know.
Wow. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Echo. This is making so much sense, and I'm sure everyone, you guys are getting so much value from everything Echo is saying. I'm here taking down notes of everything that he's saying as fast as I can. Definitely, the replay will be on my page so that anyone, you guys can still get to watch it again. And just like I said, if you have any questions, please just put them down so that by the time we're rounding up, Echo can, or even before we round up, just let's slide in those questions so that Echo can answer them for us. The next thing I just wanted to ask Echo is what you are a professional, definitely. You've been exposed to so many opportunities out there, and as a creative, as a content creator, I know that there's one thing that's it's a very, very important trait, and that's vision, to be able to see even the opportunities that are coming. What would you say are some of the perhaps maybe present or future or opportunities that you see in the sphere of photography that perhaps many people are not even looking at and are not engaging in, but that you see uh, that is an opportunity that is coming, or even an opportunity that is already on ground that many people are not taking an advantage of? And then the second part of the question, sorry, is that what are some of those skills that you think, or that you know, that photographers, and not even just photographers, creatives and content creators should begin to build today to take advantage of some of these future opportunities that you see?
Um, one of the things that are making waves right now, I think Africa is lacking behind in is like aerial photography or aerial aerial videography. That's using drones and all those things.
Yeah.
In Europe and in America and all those places, they are way ahead of us. We are trying to pick up. Now people are getting used to it. I haven't really gone into it. I don't even know the reason why.
Yeah.
I think I have interest in other fields, but I feel like it's picking up.
Yeah.
And the earlier you can get a niche to uh, to stabilize in, the better.
To
Because
get it.
people need it nowadays, and it's getting very popular.
Mm.
Drones they are getting even common now and cheaper as the
Yeah.
time goes. And if people can make use of that or like get into that and utilize it well, I'm sure it's going to help them a lot. And
Yeah.
with what content creators can do, I think over here in Africa, let me say, or let me say most of content creators feel like they can do everything on their own.
Mm.
And that is not helping us at all. Because if I don't know, for me, from what I've experienced, some feel like they can't pay for the work of a photographer, a videographer. Some feel
Yeah.
like they can't afford the work of a designer. If you can't collaborate with them, you never know what opportunity you might get or what opportunity the other person might get that would also like get your kind of work or the thing you do an income. Because I
Absolutely.
realized Americans and the Europeans, most of them were collaborating. If I'm a photographer and I need to do BTS for a shoot that I'm doing, I don't go and carry another camera, put it on a tripod, and be shooting and talking. Like you need
Absolutely.
something that will also get the attention of your audience. So they collaborate with a videographer.
Absolutely. Mm.
And when everything comes out, they did it together. But with Africa, they would put their phone and on a tripod, stand somewhere, do their thing, go and edit their own videos, bring it back, and you see that they will be lacking in certain aspects.
Very true. Very true.
We don't like to collaborate, and if we were doing that, I'm sure the content we bring out will be great, and also the returns we want to get from whatever we are doing will also be like very great. But if you feel like you need to do everything on your own,
Mm.
it becomes a burden on you, and sometimes it doesn't come out the way you want it when you feel depressed about certain things. And I
Very
feel it
true.
doesn't help. If we can work on that, it's going to
Absolutely.
help everything that we're doing.
Absolutely. Absolutely, Echo. Thank you. Thank you so much. Um, there's a question here. It said, hi, Echo. I've been following you for quite a long time. Please, I want to know what inspires your shooting style. How do you see the way you see, and how do you do what you do? That's by Netro Studios, I think, if I'm saying it correctly.
The
Did you
way
get
I
it? Sorry? Did you get the question?
Yeah, I got the question. Let me see if
Okay.
I can scroll up to it. Okay, I've seen it.
Okay.
So the way I shoot, I think the way I shoot is from the how I want to document everything.
Okay.
I shoot the way I see because I feel like there are things that people don't really take like notice of, even though it's because they are everyday things. There are things they normally see, so people don't really care about it. But if you take your time to analyze it, it becomes something very beautiful.
Absolutely.
Everybody sees, like, we see people all around, but unless they feel like someone is wearing a new lipstick or a new hairstyle or something particular that they don't normally see on the person, they don't really pay attention to the person.
Yeah.
That is what made me want to shoot people like in their natural state. When they haven't done something new, sometimes you want to shoot people and they're like, I haven't done my hair, my nails are bad, my
Yeah.
eyebrows are this, my clothes are that. I'm like, I don't take pictures because you want to wear something new. I take pictures because I want to keep something that's already there.
Well, no, you need to take that again, Echo. That was so powerful. You said you
So I
don't
take
take pictures. Okay.
pictures because I want to get like you to get something or keep something new, but I want to take pictures because I want to keep the thing that is already there.
Wow.
Because it will pass away very soon. It can be in a second, it can be in a day,
Wow.
in a month. That thing you have now might not be there anymore.
Wow.
So if it's not there, how do you remember it?
Wow.
So I'm not going to take a photo because you want to put something that you've thought about that is not even here yet on.
Yeah.
If it comes here, it's also in the moment. We can take pictures
Mm.
of it. But whilst it's not here, what do you have? What are you appreciating? What are you grateful for?
Absolutely.
Sometimes your
Absolutely.
hair might be bad, but your smile or the moment you're in, you have a whole lot of joy that the next day, if you should see the photo and you are sad, you can smile
Absolutely.
or even thank God for like that day. And that is why I take pictures, not because I want to make you look.
Absolutely. 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 Thank you just interrupted the videos. So
Oh,
sorry. Yeah. So thank you so much, Echo. That answered that question powerfully. There, but I'm sure you won't take your time, Echo, and won't take the time of everyone on this platform. You are giving out so much value, so I'm sure that we'll still have another session where you still come again and talk to us because you have so much insight.
I would
Honestly, so much insight to share. Honestly, it would be my joy and privilege for you to come again. Um, I'm just trying to sift through some of the questions here. So you had already talked about how you get a particular job and you discover that you put so much into it and it takes your time, takes your energy, and that's where actually I'm coming to the aspect of energy, especially for us as content creators, creatives, and even photographers too. The truth it's beyond just taking a camera and just doing this. It actually takes a lot of work, and I see the work you do. I know that it actually takes a lot of work. Sometimes on your story you put behind the scenes, or sometimes you put a funny meme. There are some funny memes I've seen that you put on your story where you are like it's like explaining the process that goes into doing what you
yeah,
do. Some people just think, oh, it's just this and this and this you do and you are done, not knowing the extent of work that you have to put in to bring out the quality that you bring out. So my question, not to talk for too long, is that how do you maintain your energy to do what you do? Your mental energy, emotional energy, and even physical energy to be able to stay creative, to be able to still stay clear-minded, to be able to still execute on your ideas and bring out quality work that you need to do. There are clients there on you. You have deadlines to meet and everything, especially where give me echo and I can't put the phone on
someone
flight.
wants to get your attention.
Anyway, if I put the phone on flight mode, what happens is that the data also goes off. So
Yeah,
yeah, I'm so sorry about that.
no, I
So, but just
understand. Go ahead.
yeah, yeah. So, but just to get straight into what I'm saying, how do you maintain your energy with all the demands that you have on you, trying to satisfy your clients and everything? How do you maintain your energy?
Uh, when it comes to my energy emotionally, if I feel like everything is too much, I just put everything aside. I shut down and rest. Either I
Absolutely.
walk around for some time, like I go on walks for some time, I travel, or just stay in my house and sleep. Like forget everything, everyone, and just sleep. Because sometimes it can be overwhelming.
Absolutely.
When it comes, I know I don't have the best eating habits, but you need to eat healthy. That is what is going to keep your physical body
Yeah.
and enable you to do all the work you're supposed to do. I have loved ones who sometimes help me cook or like cook for me to eat. When
Yeah.
I'm very hungry and I feel like no one is around, so I do my own thing sometimes.
Yeah.
But I feel like eating healthy is one of the very like important things.
Yeah.
For me, I know I don't eat a lot of stuff, but I make sure that I don't eat like too much junk food. That is a no-no for me.
Absolutely.
Anything, my fruits and my water is like something I take very dearly to myself. And emotionally too, sometimes you have to forget about money because I've realized that it's one of the main things that it can draw you back, it can mess you up.
Mm.
There are some times where you would work and work and work, and it's like the money is not coming. Even if the little that comes to your hand comes, it doesn't
Yeah.
stay. And it's moving away. So you feel like you have nothing, you are working for nothing. So you feel very down. So if you would want to keep the energy to do what you do, sometimes you have to forget about the money and just like
Mm.
remember how you used to love what you do and enjoy it. And one of the
Absolutely.
reasons that has helped me is like I know that God is with me and has like a purpose or whatever that is happening in my life. So even when it gets to a time that I feel like nothing is coming out of what I'm doing, I know that He's preparing me for something.
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
that is one of the things that keeps me going.
Absolutely. Wow. Thank you so much, Echo. That's so powerful. Thank you. Thank you so much. One thing that just came to my mind, still talking about being professional and all that, it skipped my mind. I just said, let me just quickly ask you, is that you are professional in what you do. What for young upcoming photographers out there, and even maybe even some actually established photographers, what would you say are some things that you see some of these photographers do, and maybe even not just photographers, creatives, content creators? What are some of those things that you see them do that you probably consider as unprofessional, that you personally believe it's not, it's an unprofessional thing to do?
Okay, so one thing that is very dear to my heart, and I really don't like that the creatives are doing is not valuing people.
Wow.
People would like to collaborate. Some too feel like they need their money.
Yeah.
Others are now coming up. There are people you like sometimes you want to collaborate with, they will tell you, oh, this is how much I charge. If you don't have the money, let them know you don't have the money and move on.
Mm.
Because that is the standard that they've got into. Or
Yeah.
they feel like that is what they need to get for whatever they want to do. But some people would downplay them or talk behind their backs and like give them a bad name as other places because they contacted someone and they said they wanted like money for their services. That's your thing. If you don't like that, find someone who is in line with what you want to do. And also,
Absolutely.
uh, people trying to take advantage of others using the work that they are doing. I'll use photography for instance.
Okay.
Some photographers use the work they do, and in Ghana, it's a very popular thing. People go like photographers like women or like having sex with women. It is not supposed to be like that. It is the person who is doing the thing that they should be talking about. And I'm
Absolutely.
sad that it is like they say mostly photographers or videographers who do that. And I feel like it puts a bad name on the work that we are doing.
Yeah.
So if they could stop that, because it's not professional. If you like someone, put your camera down. You are a man or you are a lady. Talk to the
Absolutely.
person. If they agree with you, that is your own business.
Mm.
Don't use their crafts to come and say, oh, I'm doing this free thing for you. Because other people are also charging for it. They eat with that job that they are doing.
Yeah,
So if you say you
absolutely.
are doing it free for the person just because you want something physical from the person or you are lustful, you are taking work from someone and you are also putting a bad name on whatever profession that
True.
you are using to do whatever you're doing. And I hope
Absolutely.
that
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Ekow. I know that definitely will resonate with a lot of people, and definitely just being professional in everything that we are doing. Just two more questions, and the second to the last one is, do you offer any training, perhaps offline or online training, other people who want to learn from you, do what you do, um, be professional like you, learn the secrets of the trade and all that. Do you probably have any courses available for people?
at the moment I don't. The reason why is I've been I've been busy. Like I'm juggling a whole lot of stuff.
Absolutely.
Working, schooling, taking care of several things.
Yeah.
And some people are saying I like going to school too much, but the thing is, I like learning, even though I don't like school.
Wow.
Because I feel like the
I
educational
like
system
that.
is messed up
Yeah.
and it's bad. Even though I like learning very much,
Yeah.
whatever chance I get, I try to learn something. So if
Mm,
I can meet you in person, or if the person is really like passionate about it and is close to and wants to do something, yes,
yeah.
I can teach the person. And I haven't really charged for anything. I'm planning on doing that later. I'm now
Okay.
putting certain things in my life well so that I can have time for certain things. Because I've realized a lot of people have been trying to learn
Yeah.
several things from me, and I haven't had the opportunity to like give them anything. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm working on now. I'm sure by roughly by the end of the year, I'll have something for
Thing in
next
place.
year.
Absolutely. Definitely, we'll be keeping a close eye on that. And anytime that is ready, definitely we'll bring you on here to make the announcement so that people can be part of it. Your friend there, Free, says, "Hi, Echo, please, can I be your apprentice?" So, so so many people are already eager to definitely learn from you. Thank you so much, Echo, for this wonderful time that you have had with us. And just as a final question, I said I was going to ask you that if you could take the picture of anybody in the world right now, if you could take the picture of anybody in the world right now, who will that be?
uh, why have I forgotten his name? Wait,
Okay.
I think I remember right now.
All right.
Uh, eh, wow, I am blank.
That
But
person
at
must
this
be really
moment, let me see. Mm, anybody in the world right now?
anybody, and also maybe probably maybe favorite place that you've been looking forward to
Oh,
go and take pictures in.
if it's favorite place, I'll say Brunei.
Oh, Brunei! Wow. Can I ask why of all places?
It's mysterious one. You don't see a
Okay.
lot of images from Brunei. One, I think I like the way they treat their people.
Wow. Wow. Awesome.
Uh, like they think for everyone. They don't feel like the leaders are supposed to enjoy more than those at the
Absolutely.
bottom. Like they think about the whole country,
Absolutely.
whatever
Wow.
that they do, and I like that. I wish the whole world or just Africa could just practice it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's the
That's
thing
powerful.
I like.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Echo.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much, Ruben. This has been great. This has been awesome. I just want to say thank you so much for coming and speaking with us this evening. I enjoyed every single minute with you.
Me
Just like I
too.
said, I'm so grateful. There are still so many questions, but definitely what this means is that we're going to do this again. And it will be my privilege, honor and privilege to have you again with us. Just want to quickly say thank you everyone that has been here with me and Echo this evening. You guys are awesome. You guys are the best. Thank you so much. This is Get Your Energy Back, Passion and Business of Photo. Sorry, the call was trying to come in again. So, well, one
Oh
thing I
no.
always okay. One thing I always say is that learning does not stop here. Just like Echo said, is always learning and all that. There's an opportunity for you to keep learning as a professional. And I have this special group, Get Your Energy Back group on Facebook. For more engaging videos like this that will help you take your performance to a whole new level. For you to become that high performer that God has created you to be, you need to be part of that group and community. Why not come on, Get Your Energy Back on Facebook and be there? You will get to meet very, very interesting and wonderful people like Echo here, who are giving out their insights and wisdom to help you to be that high performer that God has created you to be. Just want to say thank you so much, everyone, for being here. Looking forward to seeing you again on another session like this. And just want to say thank you so much, Echo. I don't any parting words for us this evening as we go.
So I'm also privileged to be here. I'm thankful for your life. I'm thankful for you to. Hey, what am I saying? And thank you too for having me. I
Absolutely.
really like it. I want to say thank you to everyone that logged on onto the live. I'm happy for you all. I'm glad you are alive to come and watch my live.
Absolutely.
I hope to meet you all sometime or someday. And I think we missed one question here. That's what about when
Okay.
you want to collaborate and everyone else wants to be giving money? I
Oh,
feel
okay.
like if you have the money to give, you can give it. If you don't have the money, try and look for other people because there are several people who do like similar things to what you'll be looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also that I think that will be all. Thank you again.
Thank you so much. Well said. Well said, Echo. Thank you so much. Wishing everybody a great week ahead, a very, very blessed week ahead, a week full of energy in everything that you set out to do. And just praying for grace and strength for you to go out there and crush your goals. Somebody there is saying benediction. I guess that's the benediction that we are saying. Just wishing you a week of strength, a week of grace. Go out there and crush each and every one of those goals, personal and professional goals that you have set. That you have set. Thank you so much, Echo. Wishing you a very, very blessed week. Talk to you again very, very soon.
Sure.
Thank you so much. Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.